Tom Holland Spider-Man is very strong. He is really, really powerful. Like he has done so many things. He has accomplished what Tobey Maguire Spider-Man could not accomplish, what Andrew Garfield Spider-Man could not do. He has done it. He has fought with Captain America, and you know how strong Captain America is. And he has also fought with the Winter Soldier. He has fought Falcon. And I just want you guys to imagine. Imagine he gets his hands on the symbiote from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, like the Spider-Man 3. You know, that thing that resembles Venom. Imagine Tom Holland's Spider-Man gets his hands on it. Imagine how deadly he would be. Or imagine how he's going to take care of the villain that fights him while he is, attached to the symbiote. Just imagine it. Tom Holland is really, really strong. I mean, I'm talking about Spider-Man, not the actual actor himself. Like when I watched Spider-Man Brand New Day, I was literally shocked and surprised at what he could do. So let's just talk about the Spider-Man Brand New Day. And in this video, we're going to be breaking down what happened in the movie. There are a lot of spoilers in this video, so don't say I did not warn you. I'm warning you now. There are spoilers in this video, so we're just going to be giving a review, an honest review about the movie. So if you're new here, please make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and make sure you like this video. Please, I want to hit 20 subscribers by the end of this month. So please help me accomplish that. For the Spider-Man movie, we've been waiting for like 5 years for it to be out, and now it's finally out. Spider-Man Brand New Day, and I can say that the movie is actually worth the wait. It's worth the wait. Seriously, if you've not seen the movie, go see. Then, first of all, the first thing I'd like to talk about is Tom Holland, Spider-Man's arachnid DNA. Like his powers were amplified. He got his arachnid DNA, and it was kind of messing up with his brain or his mind, and he had to use something to like level it down because it was messing up with his brain. And yeah, he also got the ability to produce organic webs. He no longer uses the web shooters. He now produces organic web like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. That's to show you that Tom Holland Spider-Man is now strong. He's way stronger than Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I know the reason why people are like saying Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is the strongest Spider-Man is because he's our first Spider-Man, and he's the Spider-Man that was trending in the early 2000s. And we grew up watching him and we now love him. It's because of sentiment that people are saying he's the greatest. But seriously, Tom Holland Spider-Man is the greatest. Like something scared me when he went into his arachnid mode. Like when he got possessed by the arachnid DNA, his eyes went dark. His eyes was just black, and his spidey senses increased. Do you know what he can do? I don't know if you guys have forgotten, but Spider-Man, I'm talking about Tom Holland Spider-Man. There was a time he fought with Mysterio and he closed his eyes. Like his eyes were closed and he was using his spidey senses to destroy the drones. That's to show you how strong he is. He is really, really strong. So that's his arachnid DNA amplified his powers. He can now produce organic webs. He can sense things that are, coming to him, like things that are about to destroy him. He can sense them and he can destroy them before they destroy him. Then, yeah, that's it. So let's talk about his friendship with Frank, the Punisher. I actually love their friendship. They have this love-hate friendship. I think Frank wants to kill him, but, Spider-Man is not just taking him serious. But I just like how the both of them became friends. Like, I love their dynamic. And I just love how Spider-Man left MJ at the Punisher's care. That's to show you how he trusts him. Yeah. And also another thing I loved about this movie is that they introduced Jean Grey. Jean Grey, everyone's favorite X-Men mutant. Seriously. And she's played by Sadie Sink from Stranger Things. All I can say is that this actress is very, very talented. Like she is a very good Jean Grey. I enjoyed watching her as Jean Grey, and she's very strong. And in this Spider-Man Brand New Day, they introduced Jean Grey's sister, Sarah Grey, and the both of them are, they have the ability to like jump into people's minds and mind control them. Jean Grey's sister, her older sister or her younger sister, I don't really know, but it seemed as if she was her older sister in this movie. She was teaching Jean Grey how to like jump from people to people, like how to possess people, jump into people and mind control them. When she's like jumping from people to people, yeah, it was really really cool to watch. And again, they didn't just show us Jean Grey at first. They showed us that the villain of this movie is a person, a superpowered human that jumps into people and makes them do what they cannot do. That was when I remembered that they said that Jean Grey is actually in this movie. Then it all clicked. I just knew once that it was Jean Grey. And again, Jean Grey tried possessing Spider-Man, but Peter had to like push her out. She was not able to possess Spider-Man because Spider-Man was blocking brain or something like that. So she was not able to like get control of him. So she was doing all sorts of things, damaging so many things, destroying so many things, causing harm, like so many things that she was doing in this movie. I don't want to like break everything down because I still want you to go see the movie if you've not seen it. So she did so many terrible things. She did so many terrible things in this movie. And finally, Tom Holland, I don't know why I'm calling him Tom Holland. Finally, Peter Parker now figured out that it was actually Jean Grey. Yeah. And that kind of AI that Iron Man has. Spider Man also has it. So that AI usually helps him to do things. And it was the AI that figured out that it was actually Jean that mind controls people. Those of you saying that Jean Grey is not a monster because, before I made this video, I saw some posts where people were saying that Jean Grey is not a monster, she's not a villain, she's this, she's that, blah blah blah. But I'm sorry to tell you, Jean Grey is actually a monster. Guys, do you know what she did? She unleashed the Hawk. Bruce Banner, the person that the Hawk that has the power of the Hawk, he like he's a professor, and he's using an inhibitor that stops him from transforming into the Hawk. You know how mindless the Hawk can be sometimes. So he uses that inhibitor to stop him from transforming into the Hawk. So Jean Grey had to like get into his brain and make him to transform into the Hawk. And Tom Holland's Spider-Man fought the Hawk. Do you know how strong the Hulk is? Like, do you know the Hulk is one of the strongest superheroes in the Marvel universe? And I wonder why they did not introduce him when Thanos was in the world. I know that if the Hulk was there, he would destroy Thanos. But yeah, just to make the movie to flow, they had to like exclude the Hulk. And then again, the main villain in this movie is a firm called Damage Control. If you're watching the movie at first, you would think it's Jean Grey that is the villain, but no, Jean Grey is not the villain. It's a firm, and the name of the firm is Damage Control. So they actually kidnapped Jean Grey's sister Sarah Grey, and they were performing some experiments on her, trying to find out how she jumps from people to people. That the power is not meant to be hers. That the power is meant to be somebody else's. That's the kind of thing that they were doing. They kidnapped her sister, and they were performing so many things, so many experiments on her, and because of that, Jean had to like start looking for her sister. And because of that, she was possessing people, causing all sorts of damage here and there. Doing all sorts of things just because she wants to find her sister. That's the thing. She was looking for her sister. That's the reason why she did everything she did in this movie. And so Spider-Man, because Spider-Man was working for a government organization, they like told him to look for the person doing this, the person possessing people. And when Spider-Man figured out that it was Jean Grey, he had to stop Jean Grey. Yeah, that was it. But he had no idea that the reason why Jean Grey was doing it is because she was looking for her sister. So Spider-Man stopped Jean Grey and handed her over to Damage Control. Yeah, and they had to like perform an experiment on her as well. Seriously, guys, I do not want to spoil the movie for you because I still want you guys to go see it in case you've not seen it. Yeah, let's talk about Zendaya, MJ, and Ned. They don't still like remember Peter as Spider-Man. Yeah, and in this movie, they are not friends. They have no idea who Peter is. Seriously, but I think Ned finally recognized Peter at the end of the movie because when the both of them did their friendship handshake, Ned was, doing it. They called it muscle memory. He was like doing it, though he doesn't know who Peter is. He doesn't know who he is, but he was when Peter extended his hand for the handshake and they were like doing their choreographed handshake. He kind of went along with it, and it seemed as though he remembers. And I'm thinking that the reason why he remembers is because he also has magic. So Doctor Strange's magic did not actually affect him that much. That's what I'm thinking. Then as for MJ's and there, she does not remember who Spider-Man is at all. She doesn't remember Peter at all. She even read a letter where Peter was writing, like where Peter wrote a letter to her, and she read it and she was like, whoever he wrote the letter to is not her. That she has no memory of all the things that he said in that letter. That she has no memory of it. And again, Jean Grey actually possessed MJ. Yeah, like the whole thing was just really really scary. Or no, let me not say scary, it was kind of intriguing to watch. It was kind of shocking. Then finally, guys, Damage Control actually amplified Jean's powers, which brings me to my question. I'm not a comic reader. I've not read any of the comics, though I'm interested in it, but I don't usually see it in this place where I am. So I want to ask this question. Was it Damage Control that made Jean, like, was it Damage Control that amplified her powers? Because at the beginning of the movie, she was only doing telepathic powers. Like she focused on controlling people's minds. That was the only thing she was doing. But in the former X-Men movies that I watched, she had the power of telekinesis. She was controlling objects, controlling all manner of elements and all that. She has the power over everything, basically. So when Damage Control wanted to steal her powers, they unknowingly activated Jean's powers and amplified her powers. So she kind of started manipulating objects as well. She manipulated thousands of people's minds at the same time in this movie. So I'm asking, was it Damage Control that amplified Jean's powers, or is it just in this movie that they just wrote it like that? And also, this Jean Grey, City Sinks Jean Grey, is she the same as Famke's Jean Grey? Is she the younger version, or is she another Jean Grey from another universe? It's confusing me. Like, if you know the answer, go to the comment section and tell me. And again, guys, I'll just stop this video here because I don't want this video to be long. So if you've not watched Spider-Man Brand New Day, go see it. And if you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you like this video. And again, go to the comments. I want to like hear your thoughts. Did you enjoy Spider-Man Brand New Day? Was the movie a 10 over 10 for you? Like, so many amazing things happened in the movie that I cannot talk about in this video. Maybe I'll make a second one if this video goes viral. So it's up to you guys. So please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.